Hello and welcome back to Train Sim World 4, where this evening we are going to be travelling around on the Midland Mainline, which mainly runs between Derby and Nottingham, Nottingham and Derby, Nottingham and Leicester, Derby and Leicester, Leicester and Nottingham, Leicester and Derby, and some other places that I can't quite remember. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're wondering what's going on, well, welcome to my world, because I'm also wondering what's going on. I can't keep that up, can I? Yes, we are back in Train Sim World 4. Midland Mainline is where we are, as I've just said. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, there were 2 videos last week on the Midland Mainline. Some of this is going to be a repeat of that. Bit more madness. Although that was quite somber, actually. Anyway, so yes, Midland Mainline, links in the doobly-doo below. I'm pointing down. Links in the doobly-doo to the thing and the Twitch and the Discord thing. That's that done. Good evening to Trent, the Ethan, Stokey, CN and Ethan and Trent and Stokey and Trent. So yes, to the trains. Okay, that was the thing. I'm going to try and find a route from Derby because we seem to spend a lot of time there. Around this time. So we'll see if we can do that. So we'll start with the 158 because we'll save the Hust. So we got a livery for this? No, because Harry's useless. So it's currently 1801. There's the 1812 to... Hang on.
Hey, hi, hello. Sorry I'm so absent recently, but mental health is having a toll and my body ain't built for the summer heat. Many mods have been caught now though.
Ponta boy, thank you very much indeed. Rely on us to get you through the madness. I know how it is with mental health. It's not good, but we are here because we are all perfectly sane and normal. Yeah, I know that was a bit far already, wasn't it? So we'll do the 1812, not the overture. I can't remember how it goes. It's the one. Is that the one with the cannons? Is that the 1812 overture with the cannons? I can't remember. Anyway, we'll do the. That's quite loud with the music. We'll turn that down. We'll do the 1812s. It's the 4th of June because it's the 4th of June. Well, let's get going. Sending hugs. Where's Dorset when we need him? Exactly. He was there when it was written. It was written about Dorset. The Dorset Overture. Track IR's on. We don't want that. Right. Opens the window. The window is open. Wait for a moment. Okay. Where are we going? We're at Derby. And you can tell that by the way that it's dark. Oh God, I've got shivers. I spent so much time at this flipping station. Right. Unlock doors. Did I already do that? Doors are unlocking very, very slow. Oh, it won't unlock, so I haven't put my thing in the thing. Oh God, that was a noise. Hang on, I've still got to put my thing in. Hang on, bear with me. Master key on. Reverser into forwards type thing. Lights will have on day. One of these is the thing. That one. Before I get moaned at for not having that on. And I think we should be good to go. Right, where are we going? Was there an 1815 overture? I don't think so. It probably took that long to play the first one. Hang on, I've got to reach find my letter T. There we go, I couldn't find the letter T. It's behind the thing. We're going to Spondon, Long Eaton, Attenborough, David. Beeston, where all the bees come from. And Nottingham Station, platform 3B and C. Right, let's lock the doors. Let's do. Can I do that? Hang on, bear with me. Right, the world's slowest doors. Right, I pressed lock. The doors will now soon lock. There they go. They are the world's slowest doors. Are we going to get a buzz? Can we get a buzz? There we go. Okay. Right. Let's release see the brake is. Oh, DRA. Well, turn the DRA off then, you stupid thing. Hang on, let's just do that. Right, that's that done. I don't got to worry about that anymore. Right, stopping at Spondon Station, platform number 1, please. On the road again. Great to be back on the road again. Oh, I'll get copyright striked if I keep singing. People are going, who's that with the singing? He should be on the stage. People are throwing cabbages at him. Don't like cabbage. What was I watching yesterday where it said about seaweed in Chinese restaurants isn't seaweed, it's generally cabbage. Anyway. It would be a good if they had announcements. I can do them. Turn on safety systems DVD. I'm not going to watch a DVD. DVD. Oh, that was on the sorted thing, wasn't it? I was watching when I caught up on YouTube yesterday. I completed YouTube. That's quite nice. You're quite pretty. I've just watched the season 1. Right, there's a train. Well, it's an engine thing. There's a double-ended thing. No. No. One of those was parked down here a little bit. I've still got a DVD player. I've got a Blu-ray player. Is the light on? It could be. You've left the light on. I started it. No, I didn't. You invaded Poland. Right, we have 1.8 miles to go to Spondon. In the class 158. I'm repeating stuff that I've already said on the video that's going out tomorrow. Why are they called class 158? And why isn't it 158? Someone answer me that. Oh God, who let the gerbil in? Yeah. Check out number 158, please. That'd be a long walk, wouldn't it? I've got one of those systems in my container at work with the little screens that show the counter number. Well, it could be... No, we said this the other day. He's like a little wild boar. A little hairy pig. Can you get baby paws? Bet not baby paws. No, baby boars. Then you have the 450, which says a 450. Exactly. Right, we have 1 mile to go to Spondon Station. Platform number 1, please. Yeah, like a quarter of ham and half pound of chicken breast, please. Have a quarter of cola cubes, please. In a paper bag. Right, I should be getting ready to do the braking thing soon because we are 0.7 of a mile, 0.6 of a mile even. They look quite nice. What, me? What do you want about? 458. Oh, really? No. No. No, don't you go talking about trains. There's a train. That was a train. There's a platform. Hang on, I better do the braking. Oh God. Okay, we might not be stopping here. We're not stopping here. We didn't want to stop here, did we? No one wanted to get off at Spondon, did they? Why not? It might be alright. Oh. No, that counts. Hang on. Hey, now look, no, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. What more do you need? Yep, there's nothing wrong with that at all. No one's getting on or off. People just stood here going, it should be up there. Now wait for the world's slowest doors to close. Oh, I've got to do the buzz. Hang on. I did more AI traffic, really? I didn't see any. Right, Long Eaton Station is in 5.4 miles. Right, so we're doing Long Eaton to Nottingham. No, we're not. We're doing Derby to Nottingham. This is basically copying the videos I've just got ready for YouTube. Then we're doing Nottingham to probably Leicester. I was being horny with you, Colin. Do you not appreciate that? Yeah, to buy shoes. We're doing Nottingham. I did Nottingham to Leicester yesterday. No, that's fine. Sod it. No one to care. Heading up to the Derbyshire-Nottingham border. Yeah, it's only because we did this route last week when we were way up in the Derby area. So we did the Derby to Nottingham, and then we did the Derby to Leicester. So what do? Is there a 158 that goes from Nottingham to Leicester? So what if we can do that? And then we'll bring the HST back from Leicester. See if we can go from Leicester back to Derby and complete the circle. The circle of life. Oh no, we got going all the speeds. He'll probably get some royalties from that. I've now just given Elton John money. Lincoln, Lincoln where I buy sunglasses. Leicester where Harry and Trent buy trainers. Bing. All the way to Leicester to buy trainers. Someone who used to be a big part of this community, someone that was actually responsible for me doing all this, is from Long Eaton. Without him, I wouldn't be here. And the other person responsible for me doing all this came from Grantham, where we went through last week. He was not meant to buy them. They were very nice. I wouldn't wear them, but they're very nice. They were nice and comfortable. He's just pinned a message. Stop pinning things. Yeah, so obviously East Midlands trains aren't a thing anymore, are they? Right, speed is increasing. We are increasing the speed. The speed is going up. It's going up. The speed is getting faster. How am I? Frazzled, but good. I've had a very non-stop day. You're going to get banned. You're going to get banned. You've been banned. You open chat saying I'm horny. Well, it's Ethan. Yeah, the time went really quick. Yeah, we did spend a lot of time on 170s last week. East Midlands is your happy place, yet you wouldn't come and see us. Well, we're going back, Peanut, so be warned. Maybe August bank holiday. Which thankfully you'll be on holiday then, so it's good. Bing. Oh God, Josh. Dangerous. I can replace Ethan now. Oh, with some AI. Be less needy. AI Ethan. You should just turn him off. Okay, no one wanted to get off here, did they? Oh no, we're going to be fine. Oh God, there's a yellow. Has we got what a vigilance pedal is? That one down there. Time people with only 1 foot. We were discussing Tim Hortons today, because I mentioned I went there last week, and one of the guys said, "Yeah, their vanilla lattes to die for." I said, "I know, I had 2 of them. It was lovely." And we have arrived at Long Eaton, as opposed to Short Eaton. Doors are now opening on the left-hand side of the train. Yeah, I need to look at that Too Good To Go. No, because on Amazon it's £9.99 for the mug, and then it was £3.75 for delivery. So you're paying 14 quid for a mug you can just get for 7 quid in the shop. I'm not paying twice the price just for a mug. Locking doors. Doors are now locking. I'll just wait till I'm up there again. Or next time we go to Landon, we go to the one in Landon. Oh, hang on, I've got a buzz. Buzz. Meet me. The next station stop is Attenborough, and not David. I'm very zoomed in. There we go. Right, 2.7 miles to Attenborough on our way to Dottingham. Red? No, it was green. I know, you see, I'm not as stupid as Ethan looks. I put a sound mod in for this as well, which I quite like. Oh God, we're going round there then. Okay, that's bendy. That's quite bendy. He is that stupid. Corner. It's quite cornery. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, we are going quite quickly currently. There we go, we're fine, we're under speed now. We're now at like 25 mile an hour under speed, which makes up for the fact that we're over speed. One balances the other out. Ethan doesn't know that there was a film called Bend It Like Beckham. He doesn't know these things. I got asked at work today if I wanted to join in with the sweepstake type thing for the football thing that's going on. I was like, no, I've got no interest in football. Yeah, but it's all part of the... No! So that means I've got to pay attention to the scores, and I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Is Tony on the train? I've heard that Tony is in the East Midlands. I don't know where. We will see where he arrives. Right, 0.6 of a mile to go to Attenborough. There's a train. That's a class 158. In case you weren't aware. We will now shortly be arriving at Attenborough. I don't think we went there. Did we stop there? I don't know. I just lost track. Braking. Braking. Less of the braking. Really? You want me to... Okay. Really? 3 yards. It's going to be that precise. Oh, it's fine me overshooting it then, but not undershooting it. Nothing worse than when you overshoot. Wait until 1834. Is that one of the overture type things? The 1834 overture. And why does Pina keep posting HEIC images? You've got to go onto your phone, Pina, and change the settings. So we're waiting at the platform and no one's getting on. Yeah, I just changed so that my phone doesn't save him as HEIC. Oh, I've got to wait till the 30 seconds. I've got to be precise. I've got to make sure everyone's on board. Yeah. Lock doors. Doors are locking. Slowly. Buzz buzz? Can we get a buzz buzz? Go. Right, Beeston, where all the bees come from. Very small town full of stripy houses. Quite cheap real estate. How do they buy train tickets though? What's the point of having a train ticket? Can bees... I suppose they could... Multiple bees could press the buttons, but would they work on those touchscreen things? Is a bee electroconductive or whatever it is? So can a bee use a smartphone? Because if they can use a smartphone, then they can buy a train ticket, which means then they can get on the train. But would they really need to buy a train ticket? Because the ticket would be heavier than them. How many bees does it take to hold up a train ticket? Have you ever seen a bee with an iPhone? Well, no, because they could just prod at the bit of the screen, couldn't they? Braking. Or they could prod. Are they 16? Only 16. Only 16. The bee is flying in the train, but it's moving with it. But it's in the air. Don't think like that. What if they get really confused? Like when a bee or an animal ends up on a train and they realise they're going faster on the train that they can do outside the train. It's like a thing, in it. If you're in a falling elevator, I'm American now. If you're in a falling elevator and you don't want to die when it hits the bottom, jump. Two problems there. One, it won't work because you'd be squished anyway. And two, how do you know when you're near the bottom? Do you just keep jumping? Wait until 1838 and 30 seconds. They do. Lifts are one of the safest forms of transport you can actually go in. They've got the toothed thing that if the cable snaps, it will just clamp you to the sides. You won't go anywhere anyway. But it's got a backup cable as well. So if the cable snaps. And how often do you hear of lift cable snapping? Unless they're keeping it a secret. Locked doors. Are we going to get a buzz buzz? Buzz buzz? Buzz buzz. Right, Nottingham Station, platform 3B and C. Imagine the world without a lift. Well, there was. Then it would be using stairs. Bing. Well, some people won't go in lifts. They're afraid of lifts. I was one of those people that stood still on a travelator in London. They're designed to, you walk on them and then you get to the other end quicker. No, I just stood there. I think we were getting like comments from behind. Train. That was the train. Am I not? No, I just felt like being awkward. And just standing there. I do it on escalators as well, purposely. I just stand on the right and just go down. Which I think annoys Ethan, which means I do it even more. It's great now. The amount of times last week we got off the train and Ethan's gone and we just meander along. Wouldn't want to annoy Ethan. Oh no, it's my aim in life. It's what I do. Right. So Nottingham. Then we're going to take the 158 again down to Leicester. And then we'll bring the HST back from Leicester to Derby. The thing is, my attitude in London is, why rush for a tube train? Within, 10 minutes, there'll be another one. So what's the point of rushing? If you miss it, you miss it. Another one along, get that one. If you miss the bus, there'll be another one along. Especially when you're just out for the day. And if you're leaving it that late to travel to work, then you're an idiot. Right, 25 limit, which I'm not going to quite be down to. That'll be fine. And into Nottingham we come. It'll be reet. Then you just wait. If you miss it, you miss it. Go buy some trainers like we did in Leicester when some dingbat gave us an hour and a half in Leicester. See, Ethan cost Harry and Trent money. Right, arriving in Nottingham, platform 3B and C. It is a change from him costing me money. Unlocking doors. The doors are unlocking on the left hand side of the train. Right, so that's that done. Right, let's go to the main menu then. Take the same train down to Leicester. Right, to the trains. Choose a route. Choose a route. So we'll go class 158 from the Midland Mainline. We'll do a time around this time now. Let's see if we can find something going from Nottingham to somewhere. I'm guessing it'll be Lincoln to Leicester. Nottingham to Leicester. Well, we've got 1733. Is there an 18? There is an 1835. Oh, look at that. It's 1836. Oh, I say, that's rather flash, isn't it? Do we have an hour and a half layover at Leicester? Okay, we are now back in the train at Nottingham. We will open the doors. We will put my thing in the thing and twist it. Don't do that. Put that in the forwards. Lights we will put on to day. Night and day, you are the one. What the? Thank you. Alright, so we're going from Nottingham. Nottingham to Beeston, to East Midlands Parkway, to Loughborough, to Barrow upon Soar, to Sillaby, to Siston, and to Leicester. Wait until 1836. I think I can do that. We've done that. Right, locking of the doors is happening. Right, Beeston. Buzz. Oh, DRA in it. Okay. DRA off. I should have done this while I was waiting. Right, go. Hi Stan, doing good, thank you. Right, the run down to Nottingham is about 50 minutes, and then we should be able to do the run back to Derby in the HST. Nottingham, Leicester. I knew what I meant. Don't you come on here being all right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. We were in a train yesterday that said the wrong place. Stream needs the right information. Why are we going to start doing things like that? Oh yeah, another thing. Tomorrow, by the way, we're back with some OMSI. Doing the OMSI. I don't know what map. Depends on which bus I'm allowed to drive, because we don't buy them. People buy them in the company, the ones I can't drive. Anyway, that's tomorrow. Thursday night, some more kebab chefs where we'll be cooking chips. Friday night isn't music night. Friday night is ETS2 in the new electric Renault. Renault. Saturday night, some sarcastic golf. And then Sunday lunchtime, back on the farm. Will this be a new map? Will what be a new map? Right, Beeston, 2.6 miles. Oh, tomorrow night. It'll be a map. I don't get a say in what maps go in. I don't get a say in what buses go in. Not that it's my bus company or anything. I'm not important. Who does get a say? They just do what they like. Don't blame me. You blame Harry. I blame Harry. Yeah, just, there you go. He's offline. He came in, he said hi, he left. It is Tuesday night knitting club. Why am I getting blamed? What did I do? I'm all sweet and innocent, me. Harry doesn't send snaps anymore. He's waiting for one from you. Snapchatting a picture of your trainers and he'll wonder what's going on. 757 times. I'm the only one. I've been here the longest with the blames thing. Bing. Right, 1.4 miles to Beeston. There's a train. I see a train. There's a train there. Look, it's a train. Shh. I think it's fine. It's gone past now. I think we're safe. Right, 1 mile to go to Beeston, where we're due to arrive at 18:42. The current time, 18:40 and 44 seconds. Well, it's not anymore. It was just back then. It might scare it if you talk loudly. Right, braking. There is a theme. I do like a little one. Braking. This is the 158. Oh God, Boston. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I do like a 2 car. Quite like a 1 car. That we've been on in that there Wales. Right, we are arriving at Beeston, slightly late now. Cardiff Bay is not 153s anymore. Oh. The new station opens. Is it this year? Or is it next year? Cardiff Bay. I hope we go to the old one. I like the old one. Oh, so new station's open. Right, we have arrived at wherever the hell we are. This place. Was it where the bees come from? Camera collisions. Can't tell. This place, wherever this is. There's no signs. I can't remember where we are. Oh yeah, you have a sit down there, look. Locked doors. Doors are locking. Beeston, where the bees come from. A ton of bees. Can I get a buzz? Thank you. Very slow buzz. It's a half-hourly service now to the bay. I suppose there weren't many people on it. Right, 4.6 miles to East Midlands Parkway. which again is in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere. So down here somewhere we fork off then. Is that the case? Do we fork off down here? Because this is the line we were on earlier. Right, 4 miles. Well, no, it's the bottom of the hill at Stow on the Wold where you fork off. I've said this to Ethan. I used to travel backwards and forth to Birmingham from Swindon. Did it for like 15 years. My sister lived in Birmingham. And used to go cross country. So it was Stratford-on-Avon, Morton in the Marsh, Stow on the Wold, Burford, Lechlade, Highworth, Swindon. And so every time when I'd leave, my sister would say, could you come down the hill at Stow on the Wold? You can go straight on to Cirencester or bear left to go to Burford. So my sister always used to say to me, don't forget, fork off when you get down the hill at Stow. So it's become a thing. And every time without fail. So you know what you're going to do, didn't you? Do you want me to fork off? Yes, you fork off when you get down the hill at Stow. Bless her. Another member of my family no longer with us. One of those situations in life that a parent never wants to go through, when a parent outlives one of their children. And unfortunately, my sister died like 2 years before my dad did. And I did indeed fork off, yeah. Right, 2.3 miles to East Midlands Parkway. Platform number 4, please. Life can be very crappy. Right, we got a 70, then a 25, then a 40. Oh, absolutely. Most of my family, and I've mentioned my dad before, we got a very dry, sarcastic sense of humour. And my sister was the same. Again, I think I've said this before. My sister loved Formula One but hated Lewis Hamilton. So for a couple of years running, for birthdays and Christmases, me and my sister sent each other backwards and forwards Lewis Hamilton's book. So I sent it to her for her birthday, which is beginning of December, and she took great pleasure in sending it back to me for Christmas. So I then would wait till the following Christmas and send it back to her for her birthday. I got a very expletive message. Right, we're rather rapidly now coming into East Midlands Parkway. Don't worry about the speed we're going through those points, it's fine. It was like that, yeah. Another power station, power station, soon to cease operation station. Well, Didcot was like that, wasn't it? Didcot got knocked down with the iconic cooling towers. It's now houses. Because you've gone the sucker's nuclear. .21 gigawatts. We will shortly be arriving at East Midlands Parkway. Like Tony with a cold. Them weird tower things. They're cooling towers. Not a big pool of water at the bottom of them. The only coal-fired power station left in operation. Ooh. Well, there's the thing. Ooh, and stop. Hey, that was a bad stop. It was slow, but so's Ethan. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. So yes, so taking the 158, we've done Derby to Nottingham, Nottingham to Leicester, which is what we're doing now. Then we're going to do the HST from Leicester, hopefully back to Derby. This train is for Leicester. Oh, excuse me. More tea, Vicar. Wait until 1852. Fine. Hello, Oh, you're okay? I thought you were male and you got a ponytail. That's just wrong, but no, you're okay. Excuse me. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. You got a ponytail. And you're not a pony. You've got hair like Ethan's. Okay, now you're fine. You're fine. You've got a baseball cap on. What are you wearing? Any baldies? It's a baldy. You, sir, have got no hair. He doesn't look bothered by it. Welcome aboard this service to Leicester. The next station is Loughborough. Let's go in. Sit back in my cupboard. It's not a very comfortable seat. Why can't I lower the arms? I'll go down here. Cab fan. Doesn't seem to work. Oh, switches. What do these do? Traction interlock. Let's not play with that. Coach lighting on. Didn't realize my neck could twist this far. Right. Locking doors. Doors are locking. Exactly. It's like, well, it's got to be at 2 kilo. Right. Can I get a buzz? Go. 6.4 miles to Loughborough. Right, it's a train. It's a train. See a train. It's a HST train. It's going backwards. Right, Loughborough is the next station stop. Yeah, kind of. Well, although we spent like several days, it would seem, going up and down this line, which was quite nice. We didn't do a really long journey. I think the longest we were on a train was an hour and a half, which was back from Grimsby, I think, back to Lincoln. Yeah, I think that's the longest journey we did. Or was it to Nottingham? Oh yeah, we bypassed Lincoln way back. Yeah, Grimsby to Nottingham. I was good English. We were gonna go to Barton on Humber, but it was too expensive. Yeah, I said. He said no Hull. I know, we were going to wave at it. Hopefully, I'll do the Penzance again next year. If GWR have their sale again in January, I will book to go back to Penzance. I'm doing overnight this time. Go down on the Saturday, come back on the Sunday, rather than go down there for a couple of hours and come back. As nice as it was, we had a really nice day. The weather was lovely. Unfortunately, I had to spend it with two idiots, but apart from that, the weather, the day was okay. I want to do Lumo up to Edinburgh. If it wasn't so expensive, I would love to do that. Aberdeen to Penzance. You'd have to be in first, wouldn't you? You couldn't do that in cattle class. Yeah, we have been discussing doing Paris later in the year by Eurostar. Because you do it there and back in a day, you can actually get some cheap tickets if you pick like a random weekday. Yeah, Brussels is supposed to be quite nice. Right, so we got 3 miles to Loughborough. Bing. And making our way down to Leicester. Quite like this, keeping the time roughly right as well. We'll see if we can do a Leicester to Derby return in the HST and keep the time right as well. It's a nice summer's evening. It's weird, I went to bed about 10 to 10 last night because I was knackered, and it's still light outside. It's like, this feels odd. Another train. Right, 1.2 miles, we have a 50 limit. Then it turns into a 40 limit. 9:30 tonight, after a day I've had. Bing. Yeah, I'll probably come off the computer, go downstairs, sit down, make a cup of tea, and then just fall asleep. Right, let's slow it down to the 40, 50 rather. How does tea not keep you awake? I know there's more caffeine in tea, but no, after stream, have it before 9. So after stream, cup of tea and some custard creams. Whilst watching a bit of Yao Chow. Braking. Braking. It's alright. I know the speed limit's there. I pressed the thing. Changing tracks. Going over there. If you have just joined, where have you been? I've been here for an hour. What kept you? Midland Mainline. I've already done Derby to Nottingham in the 158. Now doing Nottingham to Leicester in the 158. And then we're going to do Leicester back to Derby, if we can, in the HST and complete the circle. Next week, Peak Forest, because we did the whole little heritage railway type thing. And I think I might probably only streamed Peak Forest once. So, yeah, going to do that next week. Well, we may have to chuck like a pacer on there or something. Is that on Saturday? Well, no, because I haven't put a stream in for Saturday lunchtime. I may be going out on Saturday. Unlocking to the right. To the right, to the right. Are you going to open? There we go. No, it's fine. It's done it. It's finally opened. They've opened now. So we're now at Loughborough. Is Ethan guarding me with the doors? Yeah. That's slow ass doors. DFS have a sale on. Did they? They never have a sale on. No, I spotted a sofa I liked. There's a place here called Not Only Sofas. That I think they buy like end of line stuff from the big like sofa shops and stuff, and X display stuff. And I saw one up there that I liked, and I was going to go Monday but didn't. So I want to try and get there on Saturday. Right, Barrow upon Soar is next in 3 miles. Right, 2.8 miles. Oh, look at that. That's quite purdy. Oh God, speeding. This thing does look good with the lighting. We do like... Oh, not speeding anymore. I was also thinking yesterday about the possibility, potentially, of maybe doing an entertainment Discord server. Maybe. Didn't say a thing. You didn't hear anything. Because there's a few things I watched yesterday that were just really good, and I wanted to link them and share them. And I didn't want to then overcrowd the entertainment section in the current Discord server because no one watches anything I post there anyway. So I was thinking maybe I was a bit hasty in deleting the other one. But I think just keep it simple. You know, initially have a room for TV shows, one for films, one for music, one for YouTube, and then just have it as that. And then if there is an interest to create a room within a room sort of thing, then we can do that. So where at the moment we've got like game chats, voice, general chats, you could have that as being TV chats, and then have a category for things, movie chats, and a category for movies, and then you can just mute the ones you don't want to see or that you're not interested in. So just make it really simple, and then have somewhere we can chat about entertainment and stuff rather than clog up. Yeah, I could put it into the existing server, but yeah, I just think that it clog it up too much. And it's good to keep the two things slightly separate. Yeah, we had it last time where you had to click on an icon and it opened up the rooms and with a bot, which was fine, but I think just make it simpler. So, you know, mute the things you're not interested in. If you're not interested in, you know, a chat about Doctor Who, or Doctor Who, just mute that room, so you won't see the chat. I think that's the easiest way. You know, I'm still personally trying to find someone that likes The West Wing, because I want to talk about that. What we have here is a tiny platform. Right, we have arrived here. We are unlocking the dorms. Well, yeah, because I like the Marvel stuff, so I want to chat about some of the Marvel series. There's YouTube channels that, you know, a few of us watch that you could chat about. There's TV shows that people might like that are on Netflix that they can recommend. There's, you know, older TV shows that are quite interesting and people might want to talk about. So I think there is scope to have a conversation about entertainment, and for people to maybe find new things. You know, link a trailer to a show, people watch it and go, that's really good, I like that. I did see the Sorted Seasoning episode while I was eating my pasta, and I was thinking, maybe I should have done something to this pasta. Right, onwards. Yeah, because a lot of the shows that I watch are coming up. So, Sweet Tooth, which is on Netflix. Awesome show. Yeah, House of the Dragon is out in a week's time. The Boys is back for the 4th season in a week's time. Heartstopper's back in 3 months. So, loads of stuff. Thing is, you couldn't start watching House of the Dragon until you've watched all of Game of Thrones. Yeah, I do like The Boys. Heartstopper's amazing. I will binge the first 2 seasons of Heartstopper before the 3rd season. There's 5 books in there. So hopefully they make all 5 series. You were watching House. House was fantastic. Yeah, I'm still playing my way through Vera. I do like a bit of Vera. That's normally what I watch on a Sunday night or Monday night when I'm not streaming. Yeah, House was really good. Plowing away at Vera. Well, yeah. And I've got the latest season of Slow Horses I haven't watched yet. I'm currently watching The Americans, which is fantastic. But so I've got like 50 episodes to go. We're only watching like 2 a week, so that's going to take a while. As well as then trying to get everything else in. I literally don't get any time. Right, Syllabi Station. Not Syllable Station. Syllabi. Syllabi. Yeah, but I'm not here every Saturday. I'm only here like every other Saturday. I'm not here for the next 3 after this one. Yeah, I do like Vera. It'd be a shame when that finishes. I need to find something else. I'll just stop going out. Simple. I'll go back to just staying in at weekends. It was great. Cost me less. I could get my garden done. I could do some decorating. Save me hundreds of pounds a month. Yeah, I decorated every room in this house. Actually, no, apart from the kitchen. Yeah, apart from the kitchen and the living room. I've decorated every room in this house. Not for about 10 years, but, you know, they were decorated. They were done by an professional. Right, we've arrived at Syllabi. What's the point of decorating? It's fine. Waiting for polystyrene ceiling tiles to come back into fashion. Right, this train is for Lester. He's a nice guy. Locking doors. Doors are locking. Buzz buzz. Well, they were put up there in the 80s, so I should imagine they probably are flammable. Slightly concerning when there's a gas fire in the living room, but, you know, fine now. Train! Right, so we got Siston, Syston, and Leicester to go. And then we'll make the return in the HST. I think the 166 would have been nicer on this. Alright, a 50 limit. So we'll come off the power. I got the power. That's stupid Tesco's advert, isn't it? So yes, so I will set up the entertainment Discord server. We'll give it the same name because I've got the artwork, shows and stuff. And when it's set up, I will link it publicly. And then just have everybody have access to every room. And then you can just mute the ones you don't want to see. Right, 1.1 mile to go to Syston. Syston. It's probably not pronounced like that. It's probably pronounced something completely different. And now for something completely different. Tomorrow, by the way, back with some OMSI doing a map. I've got no idea which one. It'll be one of them. In a bus. One of them. Several of them, maybe. But probably the same one. What's tomorrow? Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. Thursday night is some kebab chefs doing some more, well, kebab chefs, so waiting for chips. Friday night, ETS2 convoy in the electric Renault. That's going to be a thing. Saturday night, sarcastic golf. The PGA Tour golf. Myself, Larwood, Harry and Dorset doing some golf. Not enough of us around on Saturday to do the quiz, so we're going to do that in a couple of weeks time. And then Sunday afternoon back on the farm. You know what we have here? Oh, we don't. It's okay, forget it. I thought it was for a second. Oh, it is. It is another tiny platform. Oh. Some of the trains on it, it's fine. It's fine. All of the doors, apart from the last one, can open. And they do. Look, the last one. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, don't get out that last door. Watch out for the step. Locked doors. Doors are locking. Last minute people getting on the train. Can I get a buzz? Right, Leicester, 4 miles. Let's go. Let's do it. I stuck out a bit, innit? Blimey. More sticky out than a sticky out thing. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Right, 4 miles to go. Yeah, definitely not. I can't words. Words don't come easy to me. No. I forgot what I was going to say now. Hang on. Yes, that's it. There's definitely not a lot of AI on here. It's been a day. My brain is not functioning as a brain. I'm certainly glad it's Wednesday tomorrow. 3 to go. And then it's the weekend. Do you need a restart? You know what I need? I need an beer. And I think after the stream, I'm going to have an beer. But first, I have to survive the stream. No, I said a beer. No, beer. No. Can someone... I had some alcohol-free wine in Derby. It was very nice. I need to get some more of that. It tasted like proper wine. It's like, I miss this. If it can do alcohol-free wine in like one of the box things, then that would be, well, it would be dangerous, wouldn't it? Because it's alcohol-free, but it was very nice. Right, 2 miles to go to Leicester, and then we'll make the return trip in a HST, which will be slightly quicker. High-speed train. It does make sense. Right, we have a 50, then a 25, then a 90, then a 40, and a 15. We may be ignoring some of those speed limits. It seems quite odd, like this little single track bit down here. Train. There's a train. That was quite trainy in its traininess. Right, platform number 4, please. It's not like you get a lot of choice, is it? Not like the driver gets to choose where they're going. They just like, oh, come go on platform 4 then. I don't know why they bother telling them. I don't care where which platform I end up. It makes no difference to me. Going over there now. Exactly, the driver doesn't care. They just either want to get out, go down the other end and get back in again and go back the other way, or go on their tea break. They don't care what platform it's on. I hear a train. This is the age of the train. Let the train take the strain. Go to work on an egg. That was a whole different thing, wasn't it? Right, we're now arriving at Leicester. I'd love another Honda 90. One of the most fun motorbikes I had was a Honda 90. I remember giving someone a lift home on it once, so 2 up on a Honda 90 around town was just absolutely hilarious. He was sat on the back doing the whole arm gestures thing, sticking his arm out, and I was just crying with laughter. But things are so expensive now because everyone buys them because they're all doing bloody Deliveroo things. Yeah, shoe shopping now. We arrived at Leicester. So we open the doors and then we close the doors. Well, no, you use them. So do I. If we didn't... Oh, why are you buzzing? We didn't order stuff from them. They would be on the roads, would they? Right, so that was Nottingham to Leicester. Now we'll see if we can do Leicester back to Derby and complete the route. The circle of life. Right, timetable, speed train. Let's go 2 + 8. See if we can do that one. Or is it going to be a 2 + 6 then? So we can't go to Leicester to Derby. There we go. Hang on, let's see if we can do something around this sort of time then. So 1927. Leicester to Derby, 1929. Look at that. Perfect. So Leicester back to Derby. Could have planned this any better if we'd have tried to plan this any better. Right then. Okay, reversing in the forwards. Headlights to day. Wait for a memento. Unlock doors. There you go. Right, so it's Loughborough, Long Eaton, Derby. Passengers are loading. It took us 50 minutes to get from Nottingham to here, 30 minutes to get back to Derby. Wait until 1930. There we go, lock doors. Right, stop at Loughborough. Off we go. Even like the little rattle. Oh, I have to back. Oh, there we go. Now we can give it more beans. Right, we got 110 limit coming up. So it is going to be a quick dash to Loughborough. Right, off we go. See the amount of miles that these things covered in all those years. You can't do a bing bong. We're not going to Chesterfield and Sheffield, we're only going to Derby. And you honestly think I'm going to get 4 carriages on at Long Eaton? You are very much mistaken. He's just sad, I think, generally. Who's long? Not me. It's 8.9 miles. Hang on, where's me? That's emergency brake, don't press that one. Oh, wow, that's a tiny one. That's definitely a tiny one. Yeah, definitely covering ground a bit quicker than we did in the 158. So maybe I need to get a livery pack for this then, to give it a more, well, thing is, what was the last livery these were running in? Would it have been this livery, or would it have run in the current livery? Because the 158s don't run on here either, do they? We need a 170. That 170 is awesome because it changes gear. Train. Oh, speeding a little bit. Right, I can't remember how good the brakes are in these things. Considering I only did a video on one yesterday, I can't remember that. Yesterday was a long time ago. A long, long time ago. I definitely quite like using the actual time. I think we'll have to do that going forward. Now it's summertime. I'm very musical today. I'm generally quite musical. Oh, that looks quite nice. That's very nice. Music was my first love. Music was my first love, and it'll be my last. Yeah. What was my second love? Gaming. Right, 2.7 miles to Loughborough. You want to take some Benylin or something for that cough, Ethan? Cowpole. Cowpole will sort you out. You being the Cowpole kid. Vodka? They mean vodka. That's not great for a sore throat. Bailey's, maybe. Right, I'm going to start slowlying. Luga Baruga, exactly. That night nurse, that stuff that knocked you out. I used to find wine did that for me. 2 bottles of wine, out like a light. Just the 2, yeah. Well, yeah, work the next day and all that. You got to be careful. La the bitter. I'm not Tetley's. That wasn't right. Like the Murphys. We're not bitter. Didn't like Murphys. There you go, we have arrived. Most of the train is on the platform. They just sound so good. I could just sit and listen to one of these on tick over. A bit like that pacer yesterday. So we're roughly on time. Unheard of. Right, Long Eaton. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Sims and Stuff train service going to Derby. Our next station stop is going to be Long Eaton. If you're not in the first 4 carriages of the train, then you're not going to get off at Long Eaton because it's only a little one. Anyway, next station stop's Long Eaton. Enjoy the journey. Thank you. Goodbye. Apparently Tony likes a little one. What was he doing in Loughborough? That's what I want to know. Where's Michael? Exactly, he's never around. I love it if people just tuned in at that point going, what the hell is going on here? Right, 7.8 miles to go. to Long Eaton. And then when we get back, we're going to have to go into free roam, and I'm going to have to whip my pacer out, aren't I? Because we were in the pacer yesterday. We got to finish with a bit of pacer action. I don't think we'll have time to go back to Derby. So you need your voice to do that, Josh, because that was hilarious. I need to get some more bing bongs. I need to get a selection of bing bongs. I can do the duck. It's not quite the same though. Because now Derek's left us. I can get rid of some of the Dereks. Yes, we need to listen to your dulcets. Right, 6.4 miles to go to Long Eaton. Is Derek still on the farm? Well, I don't know if he's on there currently. Ethan was on there earlier, so God knows what state it's in. Farming, Sunday. That's looking really nice out there with the sun goes down. Yeah, it is looking very good. Got a red down there though. Well, there's no quizzing because there wasn't really enough of us. Some of the regulars aren't around. So didn't want to do a quiz and then find there's only like 4 people. So we'll do one in a couple of weeks' time. I'll do a ticky thing. Right, there's a red. That's gone yellow. We're okay at the moment. The ticky thing, that where you tick to say you're joining in with things. I'm going to send you money. Well, it could be the tickle thing. There you go. Collie wants a tickle. Can you have some money? You should have bought them trainers. Ticky is an app to send payment requests to friends and family. You blame Keith. Oh, we blame Keith. Ladies and gentlemen, we shortly be arriving into Long Eaton. Remember, you need to be in the first 4 carriages to the train to be able to get off here. And not get off with me. If you want to get off with me, then you've got to be in the back carriage of the train where I'm giving out jobs. Anyway, the next station stop is going to be Long Eaton. Okay, so don't go into the rear carriage of the train then, basically. Don't know what sort of jobs he's giving out. I think it's a 6-car train. Right, just slowly into Long Eaton. Look at the lighting, the shadow going through the tunnel. That was quite cool. I can't see. Oh, wow. That's looking fabulous, darling. He wants to check something. Right, double yellow, train. You have 1.4 million channel points. The old Trent. You're okay, Trent. There won't be any long periods without streams for the rest of the year. You're okay. Just the odd day. Maybe 2 at the most. Right. Have I got to stop this thing correctly now at Long Eaton? Actually, there could be a Spain trip. So maybe 3 days without streams. But that'll be a Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Maybe Friday night. Okay, so 4 days potentially without stream. So you got Harry to amuse you. You're fine. Well, no, we're organising to do the ferry to Spain. It's like 3 days. Yeah, they were right. The rear 2 carriages and that door of that one, yeah, don't get off. So Tony's down here somewhere. I wonder if he's in the buffet car. Is he behind one of these windows? He's not in first class, surely. Is Tony in I can't see anybody else with him. Oh, there are people in first class. I reckon he's in the guard's van. Okay, that was cool. I've never noticed that before. It put the window up. Because Trent got confused on on the old train we were on as to how to get out, because there's no handle on the inside. So obviously you used to put the window down and open it from the outside. I didn't realise the handle went up. Okay. Let's do a thing. Right. It's all gone quiet now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Sims and Stuff service going to Derby. Our next station stop is going to be Derby, where this train will terminate. It's not going any further because I'm taking the driver out for a drink. Our next and final stop will be Derby. Hope you enjoyed the journey travelling with Sims and Stuff. Thank you, goodbye. Don't know why he says goodbye at the end. So he's getting off at Derby, taking the driver out for a drink. Fair enough. Wish someone would. Right, so 6.8 miles to Derby. That means he's taking me out for a drink. I'm up for that. I'm going out at... Can you imagine how wild a night on the town with Tony would be? It would be nice to go on a date. Someone to take me out, buy me a nice meal, and buy me a drink. I don't want much in life. 4 a.m. get home. Oh no, I think a night out with Tony, you'd end up in Aberystwyth. It'd be that sort of night. And then you'd wake up on a park bench somewhere in the middle of Aberystwyth and go, how the hell did we get here? And you will never know. I don't ask for much. I'm very easily pleased. I'm tied to a lamppost. No, that's just your wishful thinking there, Trent. You can tie Harry to a lamppost and then just leave him there. It's a night out, not a straight man stag do. That's true. I can't remember the last time someone's actually bought me a drink in a pub. It's been a long time. It was probably on one of the Simpson stuff nights out. So that's pre-lockdown. Right, we got 100 mile an hour. No, don't be stupid. Right, then at 75, there's a red down there. Hopefully that changes. If we go a little bit on the brakey things. Oh no, Ethan spent all of his money. Right, 75. We did eat a lot of food, in all fairness. Has he got Joe? He has given me the money for the Joe ticket. Not the full amount, but it's fine. There was quite a bit of food. Right, instead of red, he's come back now. We should stop talking about him. Did his mum miss him? No, his mum had a fridge full of pink gin. You missed Tony, Ethan. Again. Oh, you're just being ignorant. Has your mum realised how much junk food you had? That was a freight train. lettuce is nice. Only in a burger. If I can sort my garden out, which I actually had a conversation with our MD today about sorting out my back garden. Quite nice just to sit out there with a nice ploughman's. You Regency's this, do you? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to watch that after the stream, Jeff's video. Recognise. That's better. Scrabble will be hard work. Let's try and work out when we can do that. Or we could do it when Ethan isn't here. In London. Problem is we're not going anywhere that we can actually sit down and play Scrabble. Online Scrabble. I love Words with Friends. So last person I played against was Larwood and he completely annihilated me. Right, so now arriving at Derby, I'll go into free roam mode and see if we can chuck a pacer on and go somewhere. But I don't know what line we can use. That will work. No, I want to do a pacer. Yeah, can I use... yeah, it's a case of find a platform. Right, so that's done. So if I go back into free roam, there we go. So carry on from where we just were. Let's get out of here. Alright, what have we got due in here? 2016 to Nottingham. I wonder if I can chuck a train on here then, whether it'll let me. That one. There we go. Okay. That one. That one. Okay. That one. Right, so we're there. I wonder if it'll... No, I wonder if it'll path me down there, but it won't, will it? That's that train we just followed out. where we could... What's this? There you go. Let's go to Long Eaton. We got a red. Hopefully it isn't going to sit us here. Too long. I do like the pacer. I know someone posted in the Discord today about the driver pacer thing. It's like 400 quid. There's some way you can do that. I'm like, I'm not paying 400 quid to drive a bloody pacer. But I do like the idea of that rail tour. Come on, I was hoping it was going to... Oh, there we go. We got a yellow. And a red. Oh, that's just gone yellow as well. Gear change. Yeah, gear change wasn't as slow as in the AP version. We need a single car train in this, doing one of the little rural lines. Well, we've got the 101, haven't we? Right, 153. Right, it's got 7 miles to go. Take it easy. With Cadbury's caramel. I know I could go a bit quicker, but yeah, it's a pacer. It's going to take a long time to change up into top. Come on, train. There we go. See, I knew it'd get there eventually. Right, 6 miles to Long Eaton. I wonder when the next service will go through, coming back the other way. I wonder if you can steal something. Let's give it a beans. $55, $56, $57. I can't believe I did an 8.5 hour stream in one of these more than once. We got 110 limit coming up. I think that's a bit optimistic. Think about the poor drivers that probably had to take these from, unless they got towed, from where they were last in service, taking them somewhere. Imagine doing a really long journey in one. I've never seen any, or have I? No, I might have seen the first Alien film. Again, when we get the Entertainment Discord server, we'll be able to post things like that. Right, 2.2 miles to go. Right, off the power. Brakes are actually surprisingly good on this thing. Hi, Liam. How the what are you doing on here? Why did you get on, you fools? So I'm now going to go and do this. Okay, right, what have we got? 2026 to Nottingham. How do we... Oh yeah, down there. This is actually fairly accurate. Right in front of the building. Yeah, under the two bridges. So there's the one-way bridge there, the other bridge here. And then you go under and then up the slope. Yeah, that's actually accurate. The 2117. Oh, okay. Right, in that case then. No. Yeah, I'm wearing little tappy heels. I did ask for a one-car train. We got a one-car train. Right. So we are there. Let's see if we can get ourselves back into Derby. Yeah. Oh, it's on loan. It's fine. Of course, I've got no windows in this. Right. So make our way back to Derby in this, and then we will be done. I quite like the fact we've done it. The time is within a minute of the actual time. That's pretty good going. Quite like that. It's almost efficient. Taking a very long time. That's not good enough. I want a refund. What? Because it's a minute out. There's luck more than anything else. It's not good when the pacer's quicker. Yeah, don't go out those doors. Actually, that could be the thumbnail. That would really confuse people. Like, what the hell? Actually, I should have done that. Hang on. A bit further out. There we go. There you go. We're still only doing 67 miles an hour. That's because we're only running with one engine. So it's a little bit sluggish. The lighting is looking rather nice though. Right, 4 miles to go to Derby. Still accelerating. I hope we get improvements on this in Train Sim World 5. Being able to chuck any train onto any timetable would be amazing. Yeah, it's definitely struggling with only running on one engine. Past the wind turbine. God, speeding now. Right. One mile to go. Some really confused passengers in Derby Station. Right, double yellow. So there we go, we were 3 times in Derby. much a normal day for us last week. Interesting to use that mod thing, mod carriage, and hook up some freight wagons to this. You wouldn't go anywhere. We tried it with a pacer, didn't we? You just wouldn't go anywhere. And stop. Right, open doors. There you go. Turn the engine off. We'll just leave that there. No one will notice. It'll be fine. There we go then. Some line runs. Derby to Nottingham to Leicester to Derby to Long Eaton to Derby. Yes, pretty much covered that then, isn't it? Next time, going to do Peak Forest, which I think I've probably only done once, maybe. Which is that one. Oh no, level 7. I've done one timetabled route in it. God, it's all Steam stuff. Do we have to do it? Can I just not do it? Can we just pretend we did it? I can do something else. No one will notice, will they? If we don't do it, it'll be fine. Maybe do Glossop instead, because that's we were near there. We were not far from Glossop. Should we do Glossop? Let's do Glossop next time instead. No one will notice. We'll just say we did it. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So next time then, Glossop. We've done Big Forest. There we go. That's next week. Next stream though, back tomorrow night with some OMSI 2 doing something. Thursday night is some kebab chefs. So everybody order chips, please. That'll be great. Friday night, we've got some ETS2 in the electric Renault. Saturday night, sarcastic golf, and then Sunday back on the farm. So lots of stuff still to come this week from me. So there we go. Thanks to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last 2 and a bit hours, nearly 2.5 of the hours, and to these people as well. So Pontaboy for resubscribing, and the moderation team did absolutely no. They banned someone, so the moderation team actually did something. So well done, Trent. Everybody else useless. There we go. I will be back, unfortunately, with some idiots tomorrow night to do some buses. Until then, say goodbye, Tony. Goodbye then. See you tomorrow.